When you tinker with electronics long enough, you'll end up with a collection of random spare parts in a bin, and it goes with you wherever you go. The other day, I looked at my bin and I realized, man, I've had some of this stuff for a long time. For example, this solar cell is so old, it's yellowed. This is at least 25 years older or older. Back when I was in Germany, I would take this out, and I've used it a few times, but I don't even remember where this is from, but I've used it. I'm pretty sure it still works. We can try that out in a different video. Hook it up and see what we can get. I got this old transformer. I took it out of something and I kept it. Then I've got this other transformer, although I don't think this is back from Germany, so this is less than 25 years ago, because the plug is of a Canadian plug. This is not what we have in Germany. So we have this, and I think this I took from an old lighter. This is easily 25 plus years old. It's a piezoelectric sparker. So if you click it, you can hear it. I'll try to see if I can capture the spark on camera. Yeah, that's several thousands of volts, but it's extremely low current. It doesn't really hurt, it's just a little bit of a prick. And then I also have this old display, a single digit display. It has 7 segments, and I took this out of something. You can see it's a single-sided PCB, all the traces on the back, super old. You got the mouse bites here on the PCB, and I can see there's 7 of these segments, and there's also 2 digits, but it turns out those weren't used. And I looked at this the other day, and I said, oh gee man, I've never used it. I took it out, I cut it out of something, and it's been in my bin for 25 plus years. Wherever I moved, it came with me, and I've never used it. I've never tested it, nothing. So what I did is I stripped the wires, and the first thing I did is connected it to my power supply, and I figured this one is the ground. Connected my negative here, and then I did a very low voltage, let's say 3.3 volt, and I turned it on, and the LED turned on, and it worked, and I moved it along. All 7 of these segments turned on. I went up to 5 volt, and then the current draw on the 5 volt it's very low, 6 milliamp. So I know that I can use a 5 volt microcontroller and directly drive this, because I already got the series resistor here, and I know that the current isn't going to be very strong. I can drive it. So that's what I did. I plugged in the wires somewhat in order, but as they came, from D2 to D8, and to my NTEA-MD using the Nano Flip. And I know this is going to work out fine, so let's just turn it on. I'll show you. So right now it's running a sketch. It's just counting. And if I hit the restart button, it's going to do a chasing. There it is. So I'll write a tutorial about that, on how I figured out which of these corresponds to which segment, and then I'll share the code also to get these 2 different modes, either the counting mode, and I got this chasing mode. And that's it, just short and sweet today. Just wanted to show some of my old part that I've had kicking around. Thank you.